This is how you're going to answer question 2 in the new Ucas personal statement, because the structure this year has changed. Question 2 is, how have your qualifications prepared you to study this course or subject? Do not fall into the trap of thinking this is just about your A levels or whatever qualification you've done. This is about any form of formal education that you've undertaken. Ucas have specified that they want this section to be about transferable skills. Now, this should feed on very nicely to your answer from question 1. And if you've not seen my video on it, then check my playlist, because I'm telling you exactly how to answer every question in this personal statement. Question 1 was about your interest in this subject or course. So what have you studied to prepare you for it? So I study economics. I took economics A level. The first part of my personal statement, so why you want to study this course, was about the furlough scheme in the pandemic and various different policy options across the globe to prevent economic turmoil. I then talked about something that we learned in A level and how I developed that interest further, and the things that I did to develop my mathematical modelling skills further that are transferable to this degree. In this section, they want to hear about your supercurriculars. What have you read? What have you listened to explore your interest? Though don't get it twisted. Supercurriculars come into question 3, and also some extracurriculars come into question 2, which is all very confusing. They want question 2 to be about your transferable skills from education, from school. So I also ran the debating society at my sixth form, and this came into, as well as starting an economics club. But rule of thumb, question 2 is about your subject and your study. You can include the wider reading you have done, particularly to explore the specific topics within your subject that you're interested in. So I would never say, I'm just interested in economics, full stop. I spoke about why I was interested in industrial economics. And by the way, when you talk about the specific thing within your subject that you're interested in, you should make sure they actually teach that on the university course you're applying to. So you will be talking about your transferable skills and how you will apply them to a degree in this subject. But should you include super and extracurricular? The old advice still holds true. If you are applying to an incredibly academically rigorous course, so like Oxbridge, LSE, UCL Imperial, that is very theoretical in a degree. You do not talk about your work experience or extracurriculars that much. You need to use those 4,000 characters to talk about the transferable skills that you have gained through academics and through academia. If you found this video helpful, be sure to follow for my advice on how you answer question 3 and more tips for your personal statement, because I'm going to be answering your questions all summer long.